Right guys, we are standing by underground gym in New Haven, and today I'm taking part to my very first strongman competition. Wish me good luck. Hey guys, sorry for stopping suddenly the video, but there are a few things I want to discuss first. Some time ago I posted a video on regards of competition, if you should be doing it or not, and what I actually did to feel a bit more comfortable and less scared about taking part to a real one. After that, I basically revealed that I signed up for a real competition, and it just happened a few days ago. But first of all, let me tell you what happened after signing up, after deciding, and what I personally changed to get ready for the comp day. But for those who don't know who I am, my name is Umberto and you're watching Umaxfitness, and on this channel we talk about lifting heavy safely, and if there's something that you're passionate about, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So let me tell you a bit more about the competition I signed up for. I got here a list of the events that we had on the day, and I just want to make sure I don't mess up the weights. So we had, I joined on a men novice group, and we had the first event was overhead ladder for time. We had the barbell at 75 kilos, so clean and press, axle barbell 85 kilos, then the log 95 kilos, and the circus dumbbell 55 kilos. Then after that we had the Conan wheel 200 kilos, back toss for the quickest time. We had 5 backs and it was 13 kilos, 14, 16, 18 and 20 kilos on a 14-foot bar. Then we had a medley of a carry medley. We had farmer walks to do with 100 kilos, 10 meters forward and bringing it back. After that, straight into yoke, 220 kilos, same story, and 5 tire flips. I have no idea how heavy the tire was, but based on the videos, it doesn't look like it's very heavy. It's possibly something between 150 and 180. Then we have the Atlas stones. We had 80, 90, 100, 110, and 120, and the platform was obviously on a ladder. So after signing up, I had 9 weeks to get ready, and this is what I've done. I tried to focus the first period on obviously testing out the new movement. There are things that I've never done before. We are talking about Atlas stones, a log, a circus dumbbell. Those things were totally new for me. Oh, even the Conan wheel. So after laying down a program, I tried to go straight away and do as much as I can in my own gym studio. And after the first week, I realized I had a major problem, which was the equipment. I struggled to find a gym that actually had everything I was looking for that I could actually use on normal basis or regular basis. But I also realized I could not buy all this equipment because it was way too much for myself only, considering the fact I might not be able to use it for clients anymore. So it's something that you cannot buy for business. So I found a local gym that had something that I could use, but most of the equipment was outdoor. And being in England, it has been a bit of a challenge to find a good day where I could actually go and train. For whatever happened in the gym, I was fine. I was quite confident, and I realized though that I messed up a little bit of the program. It was the first time for myself, and I put all the carry exercises on one day. So I do a full training session, only going back and forth with weights on your back, on your hands, on your front. Is way too much for my ankles, so I had to change the program halfway, more or less. When I was going to the strongman gym, I found a circus dumbbell that wasn't really fitting the 2 inches collars, so all the weights were moving inside the monster dumbbell, and that didn't give me any confidence. The log was way too small compared to the one I've used for the comp, but I still tried to use it and learn the basic of the technique, but I couldn't find anyone to actually show me how to do it right. So that's something I will have to definitely fix by the next time I go and compete again. And then the Atlas stones, they were all outdoor, so if there was even a little bit of rain, they were impossible to lift. Also, I didn't know what I was lifting. They had no numbers on it. There was no marking to tell you what kind of weight you're lifting. I only knew how big they were, and I was trying to compare them to the one I found at the other location where we got the competition day. So apart from that, it was all going smooth. Weights were okay, I think, for what I was going for. I was pretty confident. But then 3 weeks prior the competition day, during a Gercher walk, I popped something on my back, mid-back, not the lower back. This is something completely new for me. I mean, I had some pain in that area many years ago. I remember pulling a muscle to the point that I couldn't actually breathe anymore. So that was something that stopped me for at least a good week before I went to lift again some weights. 3 days after the competition, I still feel it now. So that's something that I will have to fix. I already booked a physio and let's see what happens, what I have to say. But I have an half idea about what it can be. I assume that I popped an hernia basically. I just herniated one of my thoracic disc. But that's something that I'm gonna have to check and let you know eventually. But okay, yeah, let's move on and yeah, competition day. On the last week, well, there is a lot happening on the last week, which I'm not going to tell you now, I'm gonna tell you in a moment. So at the moment, let's go and have a look at what happened on that day. I don't have the video of all the events, I do not have a great quality of it, but I have something I want to show you. Okay, so let's go now and have a look at what happened exactly on the day. We had a quick introduction first, where we've been briefed about health and safety, what to do, what not to do. The first event, it was the overhead ladder for time. Yeah, let's see what happened.
3, 2, 1, go!
Come on!
Come on, Umberto!
Go on, press! Yes!
Well done!
Good! Come on!
Vai Umberto!
Come on!
Come on!
Portalo a casa, va!
Come on, yes, good! Come on!
One.
Big power in the legs, come on!
Umberto, vai!
Yeah, good!
Right there, I hit my face, I hit my chin, but nobody noticed.
Go on, Umberto!
Portalo a casa, va!
Come on! 20 seconds. Come on, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Come on, Umberto!
Come on!
Vai Umberto, vai!
Come on!
Vai, vai!
There's something I need to work on. I need to see what I can actually do to improve it. I might possibly buy one at some point and put in my gym. It's something that is quite big because that's what they use generally for competitions. So I don't want to find myself unprepared again next time. Now, here's where things went really bad. I will show you why. Conan wheel, 200 kilos. And yeah, there where I don't know what happened. I couldn't see anymore. My head was just spinning and I don't know, I completely blacked out. Now I will tell at the end why I think it's possibly happened, okay? I'm not trying to find excuses, but I have a possible idea. Now the next one, on the next event, I never done it. I didn't even train for it because I couldn't find the bags anywhere. So there is no gym around where I live that actually has tossing bags.
Right, Berto, you ready?
Let's go!
Right, 3, 2, 1, go!
Great to see people cheating even when you're failing. They try to encourage you, they try to make you feel good about what you're doing, even though you are doing very bad. But yeah, that's what it is. So I after that one, I actually decided to retire from the comp. I wasn't my 100%, so I thought that there is no point for me to keep pushing, and there was a good chance to get hurt. Let me tell you a bit what happened the week before the competition. On a Monday, Monday and Tuesday, I had a very bad food poisoning where I actually lost 4 kilos in 2 days. I thought I was okay to compete the day when I went there. That's why I wanted to go for it. I wanted to go for the experience mentally. And I thought I actually felt good enough to do a decent result, at least finish the comp. But nope, that didn't work. After almost fainting on the Conan wheel, I started shaking, my body didn't want to carry on with the competition. But I thought that tossing, the back tossing, it was going to be a lighter, it's more speed and power focus, so there is no weight on it to lift, so I could give it a good test. But even after finishing them, I felt quite shaky, so I decided to drop out completely instead of pushing to the point that I could possibly compromise even more work. So, for those that actually want to take part of a competition, there are a few things I would like to tell you. First of all, don't consider it to be an half-day event. When you go and take part of a strongman competition, there are so many changes, so many things going on that you're gonna need the full day there to actually go through all the events. So that means a lot of warming up, a lot of moving, a lot of waiting as well. That's the number one. Number two, you better sort out your food because of that. Obviously, you're gonna stay there all day. You better bring some sandwiches, something to snack, and something sweet to help you out throughout the competition. Apart from that, the event was something that I really wanted to do, and I love the experience. The crowd is amazing, everybody cheers each other up, and yeah, it's something that I'm looking forward to possibly do again after obviously I'm gonna fix my back. So I don't feel like I failed completely, because it was an experience I wanted to do in my life. I mean, I'm in my 40s now, and that's something that I really wanted to try for so long. I kept talking about that, but never took the step to actually do it. And once I signed up, I didn't want to drop because I wasn't at 100%. But at the same time, I reckon if you want to really perform well, you need to be at 100%. If anything happened a week before the competition, you should not be going. Just skip it for once and try again later. Yes, I know it's a loss, you're gonna waste all the time that you put in, but if you're not 100%, you should not take part of it. For the next time, definitely I want to be more prepared. I'm going to have more equipment available for myself to train at my own gym, because I don't like the idea that I have to look around for it. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna try again. Meanwhile, guys, so if you have any questions in regard to training or regarding any other exercise that possibly missing at the moment, please drop a comment on the comment area, on the comment below, and I will try to come back to you as soon as possible with an answer. And guys, keep crushing those weights, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao!